I have been liking my microphone piece on my glasses. It makes it easy. I don't have to hold it. When I'm adjusting my shirt, you don't hear it. So we are going to start on watercolor slash gouache. The reason I say watercolor slash gouache is because this is technically gouache paint, but gouache paint is water based, so you can use it as watercolor, which is really nice. I'm also adjusting everything. It's tilting. Why is it tilting? I don't know. Weird. Anyway, this is my palette that I have. It shuts closed. Right now it's dry, so I can do what I please. Hold on, I need to sneeze. Okay. I love it because I usually only do the primary colors and then I eventually get more colors depending on what I am painting, which is kind of cool. A lot of the ones that are thick are when I clear the palette and then I put all of the closest colors to it, which helps tremendously. Right now I'm going to use, I think this one. This one's a 5. And I have a playlist on Pinterest. I was watching a Netflix, but it's pissing me off while I am talking. This is my gouache watercolor book, which I love the most. It does have a rough texture other than this page. This is the beginning page. I am trying to listen to something other than that, you know? Oh my god, there's a One Piece lo-fi on Netflix, and I love it. Okay, so this is my watercolor book. I have done some swatches of a different palette that I have, which is a watercolor palette. It's really opaque. I got it off of Amazon. I don't know what the brand is called. It's just an off-brand. I was trying to learn how to do clouds. This one has been my best bet. To go lighter and then darker is actually a lot more helpful than I thought it was going to be. Not this, but the watercolor palette that I have, this is the swatches. Isn't that amazing? I tried going darker to lighter to see the difference on the two in case I needed references for the future, right? This one right here we have, I'll turn it. So we have the thin layer of the first color. This one is a layer of yellow, and then I was trying to do glazes like this one, but I failed because I didn't let it dry enough, which kind of sucks with watercolor and gouache. You have to, oh, the patience. I'm gonna try and draw everything smaller today so that I can fit it on 2 pages so that I don't have to like wait for it to dry, you know? So the glaze is what I was trying to attempt, and this is the 3rd layer. You can see here. Anyway, here is some more glazing options as well for different colors that I have attempted to do. I love it. I tried doing a watermelon, I'm not gonna lie, that failed incredibly. And then I did some tweez. Aren't they pretty? This one's my favorite, these two. Plus the cube. I really like all of these. Oh my god, you know what I keep forgetting? I have a ring light. I'm fucking stupid. Anyway. Ooh, that's sticky. This is gouache, and the other ones are watercolor, the ones that don't have the silver dots. This is another, anytime I make new colors from this or from the watercolor, I'll put it on here so I can see all of the different colors I got. I use, don't judge me, I use this for acrylic. This is an acrylic palette. If I need an extra palette and I can't find anything. Oh my god, there's more. I'm so sorry. This is more like an introduction. This is, this paper right here. I have to text my partner Arches watercolor is kind of expensive. I got this as a sample set, and these are just different colors, just like this. But on here, I'm trying to have a lot of different color palettes so I can see what I've made and what I can't make. What's up? Isn't this so pretty? This was all done with this. And I love it. These are the little paint things that you get at Home Depot. Fuck Home Depot though. I tried doing thicker layers of the gouache and doing more glazes and layers. Here is, I was trying to practice going like this. I'm trying to see if I can get any straight lines because I do have shaky hands. That's why I attempted to do that. And this is with my left hand. I was playing around. So we're going to go to another clean set page. And of course, I gotta write my Instagram in the middle. Because I'm going live. I decided to have a art references board on Pinterest, and one of them is watercolor and color theory. Where is it? I'm also very tired, don't judge me. Oh, here it is. I have a lot on here, and that's wild. So I wanted to start off with color wheel. The basic color wheel. I'm gonna have to make my own orange because I don't really have it. First I'm gonna start with my pencil. Alright, 12. We're gonna have a circle. I don't like that. Let's do here and here, and then I turn on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Damn. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Yeah. Ugh. This is gonna be hard. I hate that. Erasing on this is kind of a lot more difficult than I thought. We're gonna do this instead. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll go right. Oh, there needs to be another one. No, no, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Let's start. Ooh. So red is gonna be right here. I need paper towels, but I don't have any, so I'm gonna use tissue instead. Don't comfort me. And I have a lot of brushes just in case. Okay, so I need to make to make orange. Wrong yellow. I think that's a good orange. I have no idea. So we're gonna do this one. Oh, that's a yellow. That is a yellow. That is not orange at all. Damn. What if I do like this much? I don't have standard colors. Well, since I'm already here, yellow. And this needs to be yellow orange, so let's grab this one. That's gonna be yellow orange. Bam. And then bam. I have this green. What color? Where should this one go? This one should go in the green area, which is right here. We'll put that. And then we need a yellow green. So I'm going to take some of this and some of this, a little more of this. Bam. Yellow green. Does not have to be perfect. Oh, I'm not striding for perfect. I am striding for accuracy. Doing good so far. The orange I'm gonna struggle with. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. Ooh, where's orange supposed to be? Right here? Nope. I'm trying. Why is orange so hard to make? I don't think I have the right red. You know what? We'll go with this one. Ooh, 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 ooh. Almost there. I think this is orange. Yes! I have made orange. God, that took forever. Okay. Then I'm going to mix some of that orange with this red to get a red orange. Can you tell the difference? Perfect. And then we need to do green, yellow, green. We need to do blue. I have this blue, but this is an extremely light blue, I feel like. Blue is this one. So you have green, blue, green, blue. Right here. It's the closest blue I'm gonna have, so don't judge me. Perfect. And then we need to mix the green with it, which is this green. Now that I have all these colors made, I'm gonna have more options. This is gonna be cool. This is gonna be blue green. Oh, that looks really pretty. I love that. And then we have a purple. Ooh, I don't have a purple yet. Ooh, I'm excited. Use this. And this blue. Violet. Pretty. And then we gotta mix red with it to get a red. Violet. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And then that blue we made, which was this one. And add some purple. And it's gonna be a blue violet. Nope, not violeted enough. There we go. Blue violet. You know what? The violet kind of blended in, and I don't like that. Yeah. I was trying to see if I can take it off, but that's not possible. Let's make it again. There we go. Have a little out just in case. Okay, so while that's drying, we have our color wheel done. Now there are 3 primary colors, which is yellow, red, and blue. Those are the 3. You also have tertiary, I think that's how you pronounce it, which is this one. You have your secondary colors, and your burpachary, B. Or is that still T? Oh, that's T still. I'm reading off what it says, so don't come for me. So P is primary, S is secondary, and then T is tertiary? I don't know. I'm learning. We'll figure it out. We'll go so we know. Bam. Oh, I should have put the P right there. Anyways, whatever. You know what I mean. Primary colors consist of yellow, red, and blue. Secondary colors are orange, violet, and green. And then, oh, I don't know. See, there's an extra word there, and then it says complementary colors. And those are the colors that are across from each other. Oops. Ah! Which it would be like green to red is complementary. Microns don't really work on, yeah, because see how the difference? These do not really work on that. I'm gonna have to find, I just bought a brush pen. Here it is. A little better. That works. I like that one. It's a felt tip pen with a brush pen on it. Perfect. Okay. So that's one of the first ones we have in there. Oh my god, that's the only color wheel I have. Everything else is how to make it. Okay. This is gonna be wild. I'm gonna fold this up. Let's see. This one's an avocado. Let's learn how to make that. So it says that the first step is a very Actually, you know what? I'm going to tell you something else first. The more water you have, the less pigment there will be. The less water and the more paint, the more pigment. So if I have a lot of water and a little bit of paint, I'm going to get a very light layer. But if I have a lot of pigment and a little bit of paint, I am going to have a darker stroke. And we need to remember that, which means we also need to let it dry in between the stages in order to get those layers. So if we're wanting to draw, let's say this avocado, I'm going to do a lot of water and a little bit of paint and make the shape. What are you doing? Damn, you're really going at that. Making sure I'm not chewing up something she shouldn't be. I'm going to make the shape of the avocado. And while it's wet, I'm going to get different colors and dab it on there. And you see how it spreads? And get a different green. And I'm going to go light in the middle to darker, I guess. Give it more depth. Oh my god. I forgot. I have an avocado in my pocket. This is a hand warmer. I'm going to use it for my carpal tunnel. You can move it around, see how you like it. I like the dark right there and the white that's right there. So I'm going to keep the lighter green right here. I want to keep that light. And then we're going to get a dark green, which I guess is going to be less water, more paint. Do you see how it got darker? And we want that depth. And it looks like they have some yellow in here too. My yellow. If I never want that much paint, I'll always just do that. Dum, dum, dum. A little goes a long way too. Remember that. They added some like that. Oh, that's a lot of yellow. Too much yellow, too much yellow, too much yellow. You can always use water, clean brush, and just get it off, but I guess it's going to be a part of it now. Huh, that's not too bad. And it looks like they have dark greens in some spots. So I'm going to use this more olivey, darker green. Like this, in these areas. My child. What the actual fuck? The doggy basically destroyed everything. Oh my god, that looks cool. Okay. I feel like watercolor looks better in person. So the next step is to do the nut part, but we have to wait for this to dry, which sucks. And drink some coffee. My coffee's cold. I'm really sad. Okay, while we wait for the avocado to dry, let's go ahead and, ooh, here's a carrot. There's a paintbrush in my pocket. Ooh, I do not like, oh, poor paintbrush. You know what, I'll fix that later. Okay, so we are going to do a carrot now. So all of those oranges that we made, we're going to use lots of water and a little bit of paint. And let's do, can Can you see? Yes. Yes. Sorry. That wasn't my intention. Okay. I'm gonna do a weird shape. Nope. Oh. I fucked up. The only reason I fucked up is because there's nowhere to put the top part. So we're gonna do a chunky carrot. Chunky carrot. Because my dumbass failed. So we're gonna do this shape. You can do it anywhere too on your paper. Look at the chunky little guy. Okay. So I'm gonna get the darker ones like we did before because it's wet, remember? I'll make it darker on this side. And I'm gonna get a water with just, or water, I'm gonna get a brush with just water. I'll start smearing it a little better. I wanted to add it a little bigger. It's gonna be a bendy carrot. Okay, now that we got that done, it looks like there's more dark, but it's going down. So I'm gonna go to the little bit darker part. I'm gonna do this. Give some depth to that carrot. And let's go a little bit darker, which I'm going to do like a dark red orange. Now we have to wait for this one. That is not wet or dry yet. I'm going to wait for this to dry because we need to do the details. But I can't do the details until it dries, which fucking sucks. So let's go to a pepper. Well, pepper is very red, but the thing is I don't really have a red. I have a lot of pinks. How do I make red? I can't. You know what? I'm gonna go get my... If you have red, that's good. I'm gonna need to keep the red. And very cold. This is the watercolor set that I told you about. This is a aquarelling brush. It's a nice brush, so... Which is why I've had this for so long. Can you tell? It's been a few years. My white is definitely gone. Okay, let's see. Oh, this one. So we're going to use this one. We're going to do a pepper. So again, with more water. Let's see, we gotta leave room. I want to do the leaves this way on the carrot. So I'm gonna do the pepper right there. Pepper. So it's a long swoop like this. I'm gonna go up. Gotta get rid of that harsh line. Remember, you can always take away some of it if it's too dark. I just keep... Ta-da! I am going to outline it in some water because I'm wanting to go just a little bit darker on some of the edges. That's way too pink. Way too pink. Ooh, that one. You know, the best thing about watercolor is that it can be reactivated with water. See how that section just completely... Ooh. Get some darkness in Dale. Less water and more paint. 8. Are they back? I don't like how that's spreading out, so I cleared my brush. There we go. Just blended it a little bit more. And then we're going to add a little for the green part of the pepper once that dries. So we have an avocado, a carrot, and a pepper, and it's drying really nice. It's already dry. I don't know if you can tell. See? Oh, there we go. Perfect. This is the references I'm using. Here is the avocado. I'm going to take a screenshot. And the fuck the carrot go? Am I blind? Oh, it's right there. I am blind. Here's the carrot. Oops. My arm touched the red. Okay, and then here is the peppers reference. Let's do a lemon. I'm going to do this down here. We want to get like a weird oval shape with lemons. It doesn't have to be perfect because lemons are not perfect. And you're going to add like a little nope and a little nope. And we want to darken this, so I use yellow. And to be honest, the colors behind it can darken it a little bit, but you can use a little bit of green or orange. I like green because it gives it like a deeper shadow. You see that? And we want it to be a little bit darker, so I'm going to add this green that's over here. Ooh, that's a little too dark. Too dark, too dark. Let me mix a little bit of the green. Remember, I want to do it layer, layer, little by little. The fuck are you eating? Come here. Come here, baby. Jesus. Oh, we're good. We're good. And it looks like they're adding a little bit of brown, which I do have some brown left over right here. And we're going to put little dots right now. And we'll put dots again on top of these dots. After it dries. Ooh. The avocado is mostly done. The middle isn't done enough. So let's go back to the avocado. The avocado is a light brown at first, which I'm going to do right here. Just fudge it. I just mixed all of that together and that made a good little... So I'm going to put it right in the middle. Oh, no, it's too wet. That's okay. Guess I'll have to do part 2. But the nut does not have to be perfect. And because it is still wet, I'm going to add a little bit of darkness on it, even though I'm going to have to fix it again afterwards anyways. And then I'll just add another line. Once it's done, these are going to be too wet, and I'm so sad. I do want to do the carrot part, the green. So it looks like she got Pinterest as a she in my brain now, but it looks like they went like this. I'm just doing an outline of where I want them to go. You can make them wherever you want. This is not where it's saying to do. In the Pinterest thing, it's saying to make them all go this way, but I don't want to. I want to make them a little bit darker and define them, but I want to get some green in there. Yeah, I'm going to mix these greens together. Make it a little bit darker. Oh, yeah. Look at that. And it looks like they kind of just did blobs. Use a smaller brush. I'm going to use this one. Look how tiny it is. And I'm just going to go pew, 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 pew. I'm going to do little clumps right now. And then I'm going to go darker and darker as it dries and as I add more clumps. I know it's upside down. It's upside down to me too, so I'm getting the experience with that at least. I'm going to go pop, 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 pop. Here's another one. Another one. Another one. Those are my elbows. Did you hear that? It's wild. I feel like this looks incredibly horrible. But I gotta learn how to do this stuff anyways. I don't know how to make the leaves. It doesn't really specify. It just shows like blobs. But this is also the lightest layer that we have right now. Not the darkest layer. I'll put one right there. If I gotta add a bunch more layers on that. Okay. we're gonna go back to this brush and we are going to go to the chili reference now. Which I love these greens right here. I'm actually going to be using this. Don't know how to do. Let me just go. I'm just gonna make. Oh no. Oh, I mean, it kind of does look like that, anyways. I'm gonna try and not touch the red right now. Because I don't want it to blend too much. Because it's still wet, but. I'm gonna make it a little bit thicker. Fuck it, might as well blend it all in. And let's do a darker green, which I already have one right here. Yeah. Put it up here too. We'll leave the darker green. Or you can always take away. These look so cute. Look at me. Oh, you can't even fucking see it. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep track of where the camera is. Okay, I like that. I'm really sad about that, but whatever. Whatever. Wow, that dried really fast. That's what it looks like on the other side, if that helps. Okay, so we have the peppers, the avocados, the carrots, the lemons. Ooh. Let's do some strawberries. We want a really light red. I'm gonna do some circles. And then on this part, we're gonna go like an M. M. And then go a little bit, not a whole point, but a little kind of divot. Same thing, I'm gonna do an M. I like the bottom of this cherry, so I'm gonna leave it. I have two different cherries. You know what? Let's make some smaller cherries as well. Let's do a tiny. Use a tiny brush. Really small. Okay. There's the little tiny cherry. Let's do this. And then you're going to clean it with lots of water. And then you're going to go blend it just a little bit more. Blend, 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 blend. You have to find your own way of blending. This is mine. Okay, we got some beautiful darkness. We got to get some depth now. So like a dark red. A dark red. You know what? A good dark red has brown in it. I don't know why. But like you put some brown, I'm like, look at this. A good deep red. always has. See how that changed? I don't even know if you can see it. Yes, you can. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love that. I'm gonna make this one a little bit darker around. I almost put my paintbrush in my coffee. I hope I didn't scare you guys, because I scared the shit out of myself. I'm liking them. Let's go ahead and put a little bit depth in this little guy. Put another one right here. Oh no, it touched. Oh, I guess they're gonna be two cherries next to each other. It's gonna be a little guy. It's gonna be a fat one. Homie! I made that extra thick, so we'll have to wait. You know what? This one's gonna be upside down. We got some cherries going. Perfect. We don't want to do the stem yet because I'll have to wait for all that to draw, and then I'll do the stem behind it. Or maybe like the stem is hanging on the pepper. I don't know. We have so many options. Okay, the next one is I'm gonna get some orange. Put the orange over here. Orange. We're gonna do, I guess we're gonna do it right there. Do the small and big. And I'm leaving the spaces of white because I want to add yellow there actually. It's supposed to be a mango. Not a very good one, but that's okay. And then we're gonna add some more water here all around so that we can get some more depth in. So we're gonna get a little bit of this orange and put it right here to get a, there we go. Looks like, oh, this is a pear, not a mango. I'm stupid. This is gonna be a pear. And we're gonna do some red. And I feel like we have too much going on. I'm gonna dry. You can't even see when I dry it off. But when I tap over here, it's because I'm tapping on this. But you can get rid, just scrape it off. Get water and just scrape, 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 scrape. Perfect. And I do want to add more water on these edges over here because I do want to go darker red again. This is supposed to be a pale. This does not look like a pale. It should be like this. Maybe? I'm learning. I have no idea. I think that's good. I added little dots of it and I cleaned my brush, added some water. Perfect. I should click on the photo. I'm not really clicking on it. And it looks we have, I'm going to get some light brown, this one. I'm going to put some dots. while it's wet, and then we'll put defined dots when it is dry. Like that. Hey, look it. Okay, so we got avocado, carrots, lemons, cherries, chilies, and pears. I was gonna say mango. Ooh, one thing I do want to do probably on the next one is all of these circle-based ones. Oh my god, we should add some blueberries. Blue. Blue, 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 blue. Ooh, this is a good blue. This will be a dark blue. Let's get some of this first. Let's put one here, one here, here. I'm just gonna mark little areas where I want the blueberries. Blue, blue. Oh, this looks so cute. Okay, add different blueberries. And there's too much water, so I'm going to take some of the water out. Just dry the brush up, and then you have the brush soak up some of the water. Give it some depth. Okay. Now that it's soaked up the water, I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to put it on one side of the berries for depth while it's wet, because we want the the blending to be while wet and the details to be while dry. So now I'm gonna just blend it, blend, blend, blend. That's a good job at blending. Now we should get like a darker blue, like a blue color. Like, yes, this one right here. This one will be that way. And this one. And this one. So with these blueberries, as you can see here, there's some that are facing forward and some that are facing backwards. Oops. These ones right here are going to be the facing backwards one. And then these ones are going to be the facing forward ones. It's okay if I go darker here, which is what I want. I actually want to go a little bit more darker, and the best way to get a good dark is brown. That's maybe too light. I like this one. Look at that. There we go. Yes. It's always good to go and use brown. Oof, I love it. Get some depth and random. Remove the stupid thing away. Okay, now that we got the darkness, we're gonna clean the brush a little bit with water. And just, if you don't like the blending of it, did you hear that? That was my neck. Wild. So it's gonna be like the shadows. And I do want to put a little bit more shadow on the edge, but I don't want it too, I don't want it to be overwhelming, at least right now. I'm gonna do little, do you see how little goes a long way? And I'm not trying to do a lot because the middle part, I need to put the little circle, you know? It's not round enough, it looks like a flat one. Okay. Perfect! I love them. Look at me. There's a little fruit page. Oh my god, we've been doing art for so long. I kind of zoned out. Okay, well, we have bananas, but I don't think that's going to fit on the page. Oh, we have a croissant. Here is the croissant reference. Wow. Okay. Croissants are brown, so we're going to use our lightest brown. It looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to make the shape. I'm going to get a lot of water. Make a little. There's one shape. There's another shape. This is the top one. Now the top one will be at like a triangle kind of vibe. We have the basic shapes, and then the little shapes in between, because we want this corner for the details for when we do the depth. That's going to be more when it's dry. So we have a little croissant. Oh, I don't know what I touched. Oh, there's little. Okay, we're gonna keep adding to this page. This one is like a yellow spoon. That's hella cool. So I'm gonna do. Let's do right here. That is not yellow, but whatever. Here's my spoon. It's going to be a fat spoon with a tiny little handle. I'm going to get some of this orange. And I don't like the middle of it. I feel like I should have done some white. There we go. Scraping it off with the brush. Because what we want to do is take like an orange or an orange red, outline this. So that's the spoon part, you know? Bam. I don't like it, but we're going to deal with that. It kind of looks like a little pepper. I don't know. We'll get to it when we get to it. And then we have a wooden spoon, which is kind of like a little darker brown. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to do a long line. And then bam. I don't know how I just did that, but this is my wooden spoon. We're going to go a little darker brown. If you need to get a good dark brown too, you can always add red. Oh, that is now a red brown. Um, let's go ahead and this is the depth that I have. Oh, I realized the pear also has a top. That's okay. We can, you know what, things are probably going to overlap and be on top of each other. That looks like a little pepper chili, and I might make it into a pepper chili. Okay, let's see. Wow, we've drawn a lot so far. Avocado, carrot, lemon, chili, pear, cherries, blueberries. I don't know what that is yet. And a wooden spoon and a croissant. I think that's enough for right now. There will be a part 2, and it will be us doing the darker lines of the watercolor paintings. So you see how, I'm gonna zoom in on my iPad like this, but you see how it's lighter on wet, on dry, on dry. That's what we are accomplishing today. Right now we have the shape of the croissant, because see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same with the blueberries, we have the lightness and the depth and the different front and backwards ones. And then the lemon. Wish I can zoom in, I don't want to click on another one. Pear. And the avocado and the chili and the carrot. I'm really excited. Thank you so much for joining on this live. Oh, I'm so tired. Remember to store your paints face down like this. Ooh, this one dried. Now you can see, look at it. Okay, so you know what? Since this one dried, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, what color should we take? Let's take this one. Let's get a good thick layer. That is a glaze. This is what we're wanting for this once this dries. Let's try another color on that one. I don't know what color to use. You know what? Let's use purple. Straight down the middle. You see the line? See how dark it is compared to that? And when it dries, it's going to look completely different too. Like these looked a lot darker while wet, which is wild. Let's do a orange. So you guys can see it. Isn't that wild? That's so cool. You know what? Before all of the colors that I've used on this, I'm going to make little dots. I used a lot of oranges. Ah, that's my coffee. We haven't used any of the purple, but we did use some blue. And yellow. Let's go back to this guy. We did use this yellow. And this orange. This green. This green. It's still wet. Good, 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 good. This red. And we used, I know for a fact, this yellow. this one mixed with it. Everyone's like, clean the palette. No. I don't want to clean the palette. There's some good colors in here. And mixing them like that, you get even better colors. We did use just plain red. And this one, as you can see, this one was used. So is this one. And this one. It's like, where's the brown? I mixed it to get some good deep reds. This was used. Especially for this. Ooh, ooh, do you see the difference? Do you see the difference? I have to try. Ah, you see how that one blended in instantly? And then this one. Ooh, that's what we want. Okay, I gotta wait for all of them to dry. Because I'm a impatient mofo. This one, we did use this blue for the blueberries. It's not blueing. There we go. And then we used this one. I'm trying to figure out where to put all these. I think that's all the colors we used. And I'm gonna leave this out to dry. And then just go to the side. See? Papa. I'm so excited. What we're gonna do is put everything away, let this dry, and then I will do a part 2 on the line work and the detailed work. I think our painting session worked really well, and I actually really enjoyed it. I love this pencil. This is an infinity pencil. Haven't worn that yet. I do love this brush, but it is more on the pricier side, so I haven't used it as much, but I should, because it holds a lot. Like, that was just a little bit of it. Isn't that wild? Just wanted to show how much it can hold. Anyway, I'm going to, I just want to use the water that was in this. Perfect. I'm going to put this in here just to let it dry. Ah, I'm so excited. I also want to get used to talking more and trying to teach how to do watercolors and gouache, because I do want to start teaching lessons on it, which would be really cool if you actually think about it. So, I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys. Oh.